the early '90s. That didn't come out until the XFL came with a day league, and they had different cameras on the field. So the
That's because
NFL had stole that.
technology has like expanded now.
That's what I'm saying.
Than it
Within
was
20 years,
back
they're gonna
then.
have some type of AI on the field.
So
It's
you're
too much
okay with
technology.
having drones? So
What about a
you're
drone?
a drone referee. Like, well, let me ask Lena this then. Let me say. So Lena, do you think the game would be better off if they had referees that were robotic versus human, taking away the human error element? Or do you think you need the human element so that not everything gets called?
Now, when I think about that, I think about how they like want to have robots for everything now, like in McDonald's and everything. And I just feel like that's gonna like start to desensitize. Like I feel like when people watching the game, they just have this emotional connection, and it's like you got this ref with these robotic calls, like it sounds like something out of Wally. Like I'm not for that at all. Like I feel like it'll really lose that. I don't know, that touch. I'm a really emotional person, and I'm like, I don't know, connected on a different level. So that sounds scary to me. I
Yeah.
robot, all the robots. Nah, I'm not. I'm not with that at all.
I get it. I get that. No, I don't know. I definitely don't think it would improve the game any, because I think people still gonna complain about the call. Even if it's a robot making the call, they're gonna be like, nah, you got that wrong. And they complaining with a robot. Like
Now,
you'll still
it's
see
the
it.
robot. It's malfunction. That wasn't right.
Yeah.
That just gonna
Right.
continue to change. That just gonna change the whole dynamic of the game.
I think so too. I don't know if necessarily it's a bad, but yeah. So these referees got busted in a gambling scandal. So now everybody's about to be looking at sports sideways. Now is if they wasn't already calling everything fixed, you're about to see a real thing right now. So everybody about to be really, really on edge about a lot of calls, about a lot of penalties. You're gonna see a lot of skepticism about a lot of these calls. So y'all just pay attention and pay close attention to the way games are called going forward with all of these referees getting busted in these scandals. Now, there was also recently, over the last couple of days, a social figure in music, hip hop, was just vindicated on some charges. And a lot of us know of ASAP Rocky's court situation and his court hearing. I don't know all the details of what happened, but what I do know is that he was found not guilty of what the courts were trying him for. Um, Lena, I'm not sure if you have a little bit more that you can shed on the situation from what you gathered on the ASAP case. Could you fill us in on that?
Yeah, of course. So, like you were saying, ASAP Rocky was recently, I'm guessing, found not guilty. It was stemming from a shooting that happened back in 2021, but the trial officially began, I believe, January 24th of this year. Apparently, he got in an altercation with a real close friend of his. They were both a part of the ASAP hip hop collective, excuse me. And there was a lot of talks on the he was dealt with ASAP Rocky blowing up kind of fast and stuff. There was back and forth. Apparently, based on the footage, ASAP ended up firing on the dude. Now, I believe he wasn't hit. I think he said he was, quote, grazed, or, I guess like it whizzed past him pretty close. But I guess, I don't know, it looked in the clip like, I was thinking like, I don't really see him firing. I don't see the exact moment when he fired, so I guess that was a little loophole, maybe because his girl is Rihanna, which they said had a big presence at the trial. But he came out to be found not guilty, and it was a big thing in court. Like, it was like a performance, and everybody like, woo, they was rooting for him. And this man launched across the court like homeboy did at the other court when that lady read them charges on him, and I guess he thought he was in the NBA and flew across the joint. That was ASAP. He flew straight.
Yo, that's wild. So hold on. So let me get this right. So ASAP and some member of his crew, one of the ASAP boys. Now I know it wasn't Ferg. It couldn't have been Ferg, because
I was in Ferg, I believe.
Ride with the mob, Alhamdulillah, check in with me, and
do your job.
Hey, shout out to ASAP Ferg. But no, so we know it wasn't Ferg. So one of the boys from the ASAP crew got into it with ASAP Rocky, and Rocky allegedly pulled out straps and what. Well, anyway, regardless of what happened or what he said happened, he was found not guilty. I did see,
which is a big win for black rappers and black.
Yeah,
Yes, sir.
That's a big win.
Yes, sir.
shout out to ASAP Rocky. I see you.
Yeah, keep our people out of jail, man. Y'all stay out of jail.
Gonna be here to watch his kids grow up. Like,
yeah, stay out of jail.
Yeah, stay out of jail. Like you were saying, TZ, that's big though. Like, because so many times when these situations happen with our artists, it don't go that way. Like, he could have easily been going to sit down for some years. Like, this usually don't turn out like this. So shout out to his lawyer. Shout out to whoever his attorney is. And shout out to Ree. Shout out to Rihanna. Because Rihanna, throughout this whole situation, I didn't know what was going on with the details of the case. But what I did know is she was by his side the entire time. She never left his side. Every time you saw him going in and out of court, she was right there with him, with her arms locked with him. You know, it wasn't I'm going to distance myself because of my brand. You know, I don't want to lose this. She rode with him. So that shows me that that's some real love they got. Like that they locked in. I don't know if did y'all see any images, Lena? Did you see her and ASAP together, like walking in and out the courts?
Yeah, I saw when they were walking out, like they were bombarded with questions. It got so bad to the point where she was like, "All right, that's enough, no more questions." But I think that was right after he had just found not guilty. So naturally, a lot of people were excited because I really thought he was going away. Like, homie was facing 24 years, so this is huge.
Yeah, 24 years.
Yeah, that's a long time.
Was that like attempted murder or something? Like, what?
Man,
what was the charges?
Yeah, what was the charges? What was he charged with? Like, cause for 24 years, that sounds like attempt or something. Somebody in there caught the Holy Ghost. Somebody in there caught the Holy Ghost.
That boy did a leap. That boy was
Rick.
Nah, but you know what? It can't. I mean, shoot, you just avoided. Look at him. Whoa, he's Superman cross.
I think that was his mama.
Oh, that was his mama. Yeah. He went straight to.
Yeah,
but, 24 years.
Rihanna.
And I don't know how old he is. Well, he's in his 30s. So
he's like 32 or something like that.
Really, any amount of time that you serving in prison is some time, but for 24 years and he's in his 30s, that's got to be a scary thought for you. Like, you know what I'm saying? You talking about coming out when you like 60 or almost 60. So that's, shout out to ASAP, man. I'm glad he was able to avoid that and dodge that. Yeah. Black history right there, my man. Speaking of black history, also Q the Beat put me up on some history that I did not even know. The person, and there's something good for you, TZ and Layna Lay, because y'all probably wasn't even born when this was invented. But the Super Soaker, the man who invented the Super Soaker water gun was a black man, or is a black man. And all of these years that this Super Soaker has been an invention, and they've been creating different versions and models of it, he is just now finally getting his credit and getting his financial compensations for that invention. Now, Q, could you fill us in on more details of the whole story? Because I didn't really know the whole story, but it was intriguing to me. And I think since it's Black History Month, we should put people on.
Yes, indeed. So the man's name is none other than Lonnie Johnson. He is the inventor of the Super Soaker. Put up some information on him right now. So he is also formerly employed at the U.S. Air Force. So, and he was at NASA. So the dude is smart, very intelligent. He worked on jet propulsion, in the Jet Propulsion Laboratory when he worked at NASA. So you already know what type of person that is. You know, pretty brilliant person.
Yeah, you work at NASA. Anybody who works at NASA gotta be smart.
Gotta be smart.
Yeah.
So
Dave, you should be working at NASA. Dave is a genius.
Oh, if I knew somebody working NASA, if anybody out there in the sports time zone know NASA,
you got to come out here to H-Town, bro.
let me know TZ Dave on the sports time zone.
So when did the Super Soaker come out, Q?
It came out it was originally made in 1989. So that's
and he just now getting compensation now?
Well, in 2013 is when he won the settlement. So he's been getting paid $73 million.
That's still a long time to not be getting.
You're right. But $73 million, Hasbro had to pay him out of that settlement because they know he invented it. It's his, and he had unpaid royalties from the whole time. So in 2013, he finally got that money. So he's been getting paid ever since.
2013. That's a long time, yo.
Yeah, from 1989, bro.
So what he supposed to? How long he supposed to keep getting paid for?
No, it's his. You know, his patent is on it. So anytime they make something that say Super Soaker, he getting paid. This is original OG Super Soaker 2000.
I probably have one of them.
Hey, it shoot out a straight.
It's the OG.
Beam. Hey, you had this. You had some money.
Yeah.
Hey, because this was like $100 in 1990 time.
That's
so that was probably like what 200, 300, 1990.
Man, who remember they water gun fights when they was in a child and back in they old days? I know y'all remember that.
Oh yeah, I had me a big Super Soaker just like that. I used to run around hitting up. I did a whole ride by. I used to drive by on my bike. I'd be riding by on my bike and then have the Super Soaker hanging out one side, and I'm just riding down, just hitting up everything on the block. You know, so I
was bad.
Slip and slide. Look, man, we used to make slip and slide out of trash bags.
I put water, had a water hose running.
Yeah, you see, okay, stuff, you know what it is.
Yeah, already.
Say, look at the two privileged kids down there, Lena and Dave. Like, what is he talking about? What is y'all talking about?
Hey, that's when you got hurt, though, man. You came up with bruises, cherries.
There was all kind of rocks and like pebbles under the. Your whole stomach all chewed up.
Explain yourself.
Those are safer.
Yeah,
Lonnie Johnson. Shout out to Lonnie Johnson, the inventor of the Super Soaker water gun. That's real dope, man. I just hope that I'm able, or somebody that I know is able to invent something or create something, but we don't gotta wait 30 years to get paid for it. Because nowadays,
that's crazy.
You create something and then you get paid for it right away, or at least we would hope that they do. So. Man, so Dave, I know we was last year around this time, we did a lot of talking about what the next half of the basketball season is going to look like. I know this season hasn't been that entertaining. Ain't really been too much going on as far as storylines of basketball season. But real quick, what is your projection right now? What you see to come for the second half of the season? Just give me your final 4 teams, and we'll go around the world. Lena, I know may not have much to give as far as who do you think will be the final 4 teams left standing in the basketball season, but we still would like to have your input anyway, even if you just go any, mini, miny, mo that thing. So Dave, who you got as your final 4 teams for the second half?
Final 4, because I feel like it's 16 because you still got the teams that make the top 6. They don't play in, so like you really can't put the 4 teams yet until like the playoffs kind of like start in this.
Well, let me ask you this: do you think now with Wemby not finishing the season, do you think the Spurs even have a chance to be a play-in team?
I mean, maybe they're going to get some wins. I don't know if De'Aaron Fox gonna be enough by itself. Vassell and I mean they still got some hoopers though, but
Castle. I
they
mean,
gonna miss that presence. Wemby that presence where you know what I'm saying he rejuvenates the team, and energizes the team. They like follow his lead, so like that kind of De'Aaron Fox gonna have to be that leader now, which he's capable of being.
I think he can step it up.
Oh yeah, look at those Bucks, baby. We up too. Yeah.
So Q, do you think San Antonio Spurs now without Wemby, you think they can be a playing team, or you think they done for?
You about to lie, man.
Man, I real talk. I think they probably done, man. Wemby was that defensive presence. I mean, them blocks alone and them 10 rebounds per night, like that's just gone. Somebody got to step up. If they can find somebody to step up, which is gonna be hard. I mean, you really can't replace 7'7". Like
The Nets,
whatever, man.
the Cavs is down. Oh yeah, I'm about to.
Yeah, the
I'm
Cavs
about to-
down right now.
Hey,
look,
tap
NBA
in
scores
with
up here, y'all.
TZ Live, TZ Live bits. I'm about to live. I'm about to
TZ
live.
Live is
Get your bet on.
my final four. Cause I'm going to just throw it out there. I got my final four already. I like the New York Knicks to break through and make it to the Eastern Conference Finals this year. I like them. And then I also like the Boston Celtics. I like those two teams in the East. My two teams in the West, I like Golden State now. I like Golden State because Jimmy's over there with Steph Curry. I think that's going to be real big. So I like Golden State.
Man.
Yes, sir.
And I'm still sold on Minnesota. I'm still sold on Ant-Man. I think he's going to take another evolution in his career this year. So I think that he'll actually get the team to another level. So I like those four teams. So I like the New York Knicks, the Boston Celtics on the East, and then on the West, I like Golden State and Minnesota. So let's see how how I look. Hopefully I can make myself look good on that. But we'll see. We'll see. And by the end of this,
I'm liking the Nuggets and the Warriors on the West.
Okay, Nuggets and Warriors on the West, and then who you got on the East?
On the East, I agree. I think the Knicks finally make it to the championship this year. I ain't gonna lie. I think they got enough to do it. If they don't do it this year, they ain't never doing it. I would say that.
This is the year. No, you're right. This is the year. And y'all tap in too, because I got a New York special coming up where I'm just gonna have a whole panel of New York Knicks fans on here. That should be.
I got the Knicks. I got Knicks, and I got the Knicks and the Cavaliers.
Knicks and Cavs. Okay. Who's your basketball squad, Lena? When you do watch basketball, who do you look for?
I was trying to see where the Wizards were. The Wizards not on here.
What? No, you don't want to root for them.
No.
You don't want to root for the Wizards.
Are
Sorry.
they on there?
I guess they're not that great. They're not even on the list.
Yeah,
They don't play. They don't play tonight.
Yeah,
they don't play.
No, but you know what though? Salute to you though, Lena, because salute because
there they go right there. They play the Bucks tomorrow.
At least Lena rocks with her home squad though. You're a fan like me. You know what I'm saying? Even when my Miami Heat are trash and they garbage, I still roll with my Heat.
Oh, you just say pick the Heat in your playoffs. Oh no.
No, hold up now. I ain't saying I'm gonna
be slick.
I'm gonna root for. I'm gonna root for my boys, but I know when we ain't playing good. If we trash, I'm gonna admit we trash. I ain't gonna be up here like, oh, we going to. I ain't no Cowboy fan. Like we trash, and I still think that we gonna win. That ain't me. So Lena, shout out to you though for rolling with your boy. And you know what? Just for that. I hope they win some games this year. I hope Washington wins some games.
They only won like 8
The Wizards are like 8-49.
Yeah, they 9-44.
Why y'all dogging Lena like that?
Oh
They
my
getting
God.
on you.
She didn't know. She ain't know.
They are 9-44. Like that is
9-44, man.
Let me say that now. Okay, the draft is coming up this summer, but we don't know who's gonna be number one because, well, I was suspecting Cooper Flag, but Cooper Flag seems like he might stay another year, so that leaves the number one spot wide open.
Yeah, so we don't really know who's gonna be number one.
So we don't know who's coming out, but
Not a
whoever
Cooper
it
Flag.
is.
Not a Cooper Flag. Don't say he going to the draft because he gonna be number one if he say that.
So the good news, Lena, if Washington just continues to be this bad throughout the season, they will have the number one. Well, they have a really good chance of getting the number one draft pick.
They got to go through the lottery
because the worst team always gets the first pick. They get to pick the first in the college draft. So maybe,
which is a good thing.
Yeah, so we'll see. So just because they bad this year, maybe next year they might be good. So
They
keep
was bad last year.
And that's for all of y'all out there too.
The Wizards have been a terrible franchise for the last 3-5 years. They ain't made the playoffs since John Wall, Bradley Beal left. All they got is Jordan Poole and some models on the sideline. You know what I'm saying? And a bucket of popcorn. They need some milk. Wizards need some milk the rest of the year.
Oh man, yo, TZ just lit y'all up real quick. Hey,
shout out Wizards fans, man. Y'all coming up real soon, man.
Yo, for real, man. I'm in the DMV area right now. I gotta still walk around out here. So, yo, the opinions expressed by TZ Dave does not necessarily reflect the opinions of the rest of it. Oh man.
Because they made it seem like the Wizards was the best over here. I got a lot of
they definitely lied.
You know, that's that home cooking. That's that home cooking. Oh man, yo, this is one of my favorite parts of this show. Damn, boy, that's wild. We love to do our jokes and have a good time on the show, but we got a history player of the week. It's the Black History Month. Yeah, and this week's history player of the week is somebody who kind of revolutionized basketball a little bit. I know for a lot of our younger viewers, y'all like, man, we tired of these old heads. We want to see some young kids. But this is how you learn about how some of y'all new school cats got to be where they are. It's like some of the greats that you see now, they got their games from a lot of these greats that we show y'all. So our history player of the week revolutionized basketball. He was one of the very first combo guards, point guards that would shoot and could get you 12 assists a game. He was also somebody who revolutionized self-expression. He came into the league as Chris Jackson. He left the league as Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, who changed and converted his faith over to Islam halfway through his season. And the dude could just get buckets. When I talk about get buckets, he was giving business. He gave John Stockton 51. Easy. Flatlined him. So without further ado, it ain't too much more I want to say about it. Oh yeah, and another thing, he was in the national anthem. When they was doing the national anthem, he was the first player to do his Muslim prayer during the national anthem. And I think that was part of him out of there. That was kind of insane. But shout out to him. Believing in himself. This is in the mid-90s. Without further ado, cue the beat, my producer. Run the blood clot list.
Let's get it. Here we go. Prepare to be amazed.
That was when he was Chris Jackson.
Man, there's some dude I never heard of, man.
Yeah. Watch him though.
Educate y'all today though.
Tourette syndrome too. He had Tourette's, so he would just twitch out of nowhere sometimes. But watch him. Watch the ups. This young man was like a 6'1" guard. Look at it, nastiness.
Yeah.
Up and over, crossover, left to right, comeback, layup. That's on John Stockton. Crossed him over.
What?
Talk to him, Q. Talk to him, Q.
What?
Why
Get off.
he low key giving me like
Get off me. You can't hold me.
he giving me AI vibe. He just AI couldn't shoot like he pulling that.
Yeah, he had a better day than AI.
That's on Jordan.
That's on. Ooh, that was
They
filthy.
go in there too. Just like
His mid range was 100%, bro.
Yeah, he was 3 level.
Get off me.
Okay, yes, yeah. Pause that one, Q. Like, you gotta run that back. What I was also wanting to say about him is he was 3 level. If y'all notice, he was scoring from outside, mid range. Look at that.
Skates.
Look, is that D Brown?
Yeah, one of
That's
the great
D Brown.
defenders.
D Brown was one of the greater defenders in the league, and he just made him look foolish.
Wrap
around pass.
He was
This
cold,
is
man.
John Stockton again. John Stockton. Well, he used to work Stockton. Well, he used to work, and I love every bit of that.
Cook him. Hey,
I loved every.
defender.
Oh,
Man, he
looked like his game very, very under control.
Yeah, he was extremely good call.
Man, he got some great moves too. I want you to see this shake and bake he got, man. He better break somebody down to their knees on this one. Yaga!
Oh yeah, that boy was wild. He was good.
On the Suns, on Barkley and them boys.
Get off me. You see that?
Yeah,
Around the world on them. Whoop, whoop. Get off me.
See, this is what I be telling y'all. See, Lena, like
moves ain't changed.
A lot of guys from your generation,
right in their face.
they say stuff like, "Oh, this one. Look at that. Oh, he lost him."
Steph Curry. That remind me of Steph right there.
Hey, Q, we got to see that
Straight
one
up,
again. But while you do that, a lot of guys from your era, from y'all era, Dave and Lena, y'all say stuff like, "Oh, players from your generation wouldn't be able to play in this era right now. Y'all were just playing against plumbers, and
Oh my
y'all
God.
competition level was and nobody had handles like how they have now. Nobody was Steph Curry in it and pulling up." Well, ladies and gentlemen, the lie detector proves that that's a lie, because this is Mahmoud Abdul Rauf, ladies and gentlemen. This is 1993, 94, 95, and he's doing the same moves that you see right now. Same thing, Q.
Ain't nothing changed in basketball, bro. It's just as faster, stronger people, because we evolution, pretty much catch up with.
That don't make them better though. Just because y'all faster and stronger don't mean y'all are better players.
But like we was talking earlier,
he's shooting a lot of middies though.
Man, he was mid range was phenomenal.
Everybody shoot threes now.
But he could shoot.
There you go.
He just walked into the three right in his face.
There you go.
That's about his second three, all highlight.
Nah, you tripping. He been shooting threes, and he was 90% from the free throw line.
Look. I'll just pull it. Yeah. Hey, he got
look
shot, bro. Look, he got a three. Yeah. He got a three. This is midi.
That's midi. If it's there, he gonna take it. But he could shoot. A shooter gonna shoot, regardless of where he at. If it's open, you gonna shoot it. But that's my move, Abdul Rauf, ladies and gentlemen. So if y'all don't know, now you know.
That was nice. That was nice little thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, he had some skills. The only reason why he not in the league because of what he did,
He kind of remind me of my young self, you know what I'm saying? When it comes to
Dave, he said he be out there getting buckets.
I used to get buckets like that.
All the time. Well, we've come to the last
I still can shoot though.
I think we all. So hold on, before we get to the 2-minute turn up, Lena, did you play basketball in school?
A little bit during like PE, but nothing too serious.
Did you shoot?
I wasn't that great. I always missed, and that's like, yeah, I'm joking, I got it, and it was just like, nope.
So
I know I'm not gonna be doing when I grow up.
That's when you switch lanes. Like, okay, I think I'm gonna sing and rap. That's what I'm going. Let me do
Nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it at all, though. Oh man, this was a dope show. This was real dope. Now we come to our last segment of the show where we do our little 2-minute turn up. We're gonna go around the world, give our last 2 minutes on the state of life and the state of things and how we feel right now. I'm gonna say my 2-minute turn up. I'm gonna keep it real quick. It's cold everywhere. Like everywhere is cold.
Get your hats, get your jackets, get your face mask, get your gloves, get your scarves.
Y'all get mad. Get your pooch icy.
All on top.
With the ball, the gloves. Get your all of that. Because this winter is a brutal one, man. Like this is one of the only places not cold is my hometown of Miami. Everywhere else, it's like the rest of the country is freezing, but this little pocket in Miami is just nice and toasty. Make sure that y'all stay healthy. Make sure y'all keep y'all heat on. You know what I'm saying? Keep your faucet dripping if you got the frozen water pipes and all of that. Just make sure y'all safe and make sure y'all, stay warm and all that. That's all I got. TZ, what you got? Don't say nothing about your boy Bobby Portis.
Who?
Bobby. Nah, go ahead. It's your 2 minutes. I ain't gonna tell you what to talk about. Go ahead.
Shout out to the Golden State Warriors. Shout out to the Milwaukee Bucks. Moving, man. Let's go, man. It's All-Star season is over. It's time for the last stretch. Bucks, let's get that second seed. Warriors, let's get that 6th seed. We avoid the play-in, and we in there. Let's do it. Shout out Caitlin Clark. Season coming up. I've been seeing her getting her, you know what I'm saying? She been got a new coach, new teammate. She been ready for this year, man. MVP championship season on the way, man. Shout out Caitlin Clark. And on the tennis side of things, the French Open coming up at the beginning of March. So get ready for that. Let's go. Alcaraz, Djokovic. We doing it.
Joker.
That's all I got.
Yeah. Tennis is coming up. So for y'all tennis fans, y'all tap in. Lena, what you got for the last 2-minute segment?
Hey, so like my bro Noose mentioned, I am an urban pop artist, and I just dropped a single called Promise, which is basically about, making good on your promise, staying, keeping to your word, which is hard to come by nowadays. So on the 22nd. I appreciate you guys. Go check that out. It was a lot of fun. I gotta have y'all in the next one. Like, come on now. But yeah.
Oh, we in
there. That's all.
Yeah, stay warm.
Definitely. That's dope, yo. Y'all make sure y'all support Lane Lay. Y'all tap in and check out Promise. We're gonna have it showing on the Sports Time Zone IG page as well as the Facebook page. So make sure y'all
have to go and do it on the show.
Y'all make sure definitely
play it on the show.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what?
No.
Next episode, y'all make sure y'all tune in. We're gonna drop it right here on the Sports Time Zone.
Let's go.
Take us home, Q to B.
Everybody, y'all be safe out there. Bundle up. Stay warm. Get your logs ready. Start a wood. Whatever y'all gotta do, man. Keep warm. We've been from 84 degrees to 20 degrees in like 3 times in like 4 weeks out here in Texas. But man, it's cold. It's about 20 degrees today. Man, y'all stay warm. Wemby, I hope they, get everything straight with Wemby, man. I hate to see that happen to Wemby. I ain't even no Spurs fan, but I really like Wemby, man. I root for that young man. Hope he get better. LeVar Ball, I hope y'all family get better too, man. Hope everything good with the Ball family. Y'all stay safe, and that's all I got, man.
Yeah, man. Definitely, Wemby. We wish you a speedy recovery. We hope you recover well from this. Just like Q to B said, I'm not a Spurs fan, but I do feel for Wemby. I really like the kid. I think he's going to be a great NBA player. I would love to see his career just prosper and get to the level that he deserves to be on. So I hate to see this. I hope he does recover from it. Same thing for LeVar Ball, the Ball family. I hope he recovers well from his little foot situation or whatever's going on there. Prayers up to all y'all from the Sports Time Zone to y'all. Again, Black History Month in here. Yours truly, brother Noomsi, for TZ Dave, Lane the Lay, Q to B. We appreciate the love once again, and tune in for the next one. Time Zone out.
Oh, hit that like, share, subscribe button. You know what I'm saying? Follow us on Instagram too.
All that. Yes,
All
sir. Yo.
Like, share,
I
subscribe.
know what he needs.
On the flip side. Oh, that was dope. All right.